Morning, everyone. Good to have you again tonight. It's CIG Sunday Night Live. I'm reporting live from CIG Studio. I'm simply Seton, your regular anchor for this show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone that has joined in with us. We really appreciate your coming in. And tonight promises to be a spectacular night because we want to talk about our health. Our guest tonight is not really a guest because he's part of the team, and it's great to have her back to take us tonight. So it's something you don't want to miss. So we want you to give nudge to your friends, to your prospects, and your frenemies to come get good nuggets for their health. Please, I won't be doing the questioning today, because after the presentation, we expect that the questions will come from your own, what was it called? From your own situations or something you want clarity for. So that is how it's gonna be tonight. So just get your devices, give your notes to your downlines, your team members, your friends, everybody, and on your socials as well. We are live on Facebook and CIG Pop on Facebook. And you can also log in to YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Long Reach CIG, and get more of our videos there. Thank you so much. So our topic tonight says hidden treasures. This has to do with, we want to have health matters and health series. I will be doing this once in a while because the platform will represent Long River Science International, deals very much and very concerned with our health. So occasionally we'll be bringing stuff like this as we've been doing in the past. Our speaker tonight is Dorcas Jekugene. She's a wellness coach and a microbiologist. But before she comes up, I will give you a profile.
Dorcas Emiawo Adekugene is a wellness coach, health advocate, network marketer, and a business administrator. A microbiology graduate highly invested in medical research from Delta State University, Abraka, Nigeria. Her quest for knowledge inspired her to extend her career into software engineering. After years of administrating businesses, she joined Long Reach Bioscience International, where she is currently one of the top leaders and flag bearer for the Great Entrepreneurs team. Currently, her passion for healthy living has inspired her to create awareness through trainings on health and wellness at different fora. Many lives have been transformed through her health awareness trainings and campaigns. Ladies and gentlemen, with great excitement, let's welcome Coach Dorcas Adekugene.
Yes, the excitement is there. The excitement is there. I expect the chat to be popping up. Yes, just two persons. Yes, yes. Let's get excited. Let's get excited. I'll ask you to even unmute. She's looking so fresh after a while, all the same, and now she's back. In fact, I'm bubbling the way I am, and it's as if you are giving me some antidotes or some treatments for my health issues, and I'm getting well already. Wow, good to have you, Dorcas. It's been a while. Thank you so much for coming in back.
You're welcome.
Yes, yes. Let's love now. Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right. So our topic tonight says hidden treasures and has to do with health matters. So you have the stage for your time. Then we come back for the interactive session.
Thank you very much. I'm super excited to be here. And you know how we do it, right? Let's get into it. So today we're going to be talking about hidden treasures. Hidden treasures. I know this topic seems kind of different, but you see, I just felt the need to bring, certain things to our awareness, especially for members of the CIG team. Okay, today I'm going to be bringing our attention to hidden treasures. And before I proceed, I'll just introduce myself again. My name is Dr. Kugene, and I'm a business and wellness coach at Long Ridge Bioscience, and I'm super excited to be here. As you know, I'm a health and wellness advocate. I advocate for health, I advocate for wellness, because I've come to see over time that a lot of people are not in charge of their health. They leave their healthcare to every other person apart from themselves. I found that a lot of people are not responsible for their health. And you see, you cannot achieve wellness if you don't take responsibility. In other words, health is your state of your current state, the way you feel physically, mentally, socially. It's all around, okay? That state you're in, that is your health, okay? But wellness has to do with the process it takes to, having that state of health that you desire. So do you desire to be healthy? It's your responsibility to ensure that you are healthy. If you want to be free of that pain, it's your responsibility to ensure that you live a pain-free life, you live a healthy life. And that's what I'm going to be telling you about today. So today, I'm bringing it back to your space, that wellness is a choice of lifestyle that has to do with you balancing your mind, your body, your spirit, you ensuring that everything about you is in sync with your desire of being healthy. Okay, so the question is, what is the quality of life that you want? What type of life do you want to live? Okay, do you want to be that person that is always healthy and happy? Do you want to be that person that's living a beautiful and a healthy lifestyle? Do you want to be that person that is in charge? Okay, I've come to know that a lot of people are not in charge. They just live each day as it comes. And especially for those in Nigeria, if you're from Nigeria, just say hi, right? For those in Nigeria, you know that we are all on hyperdrive. Everyone, especially in Nigeria right now, is working on high stress levels, from when it comes to traffic, when it comes to the economic changes, when it comes to, a lot of things. Everybody is on the edge. Now, how can people who are constantly living on the edge have this quality of life that is desirable, this healthy and a beautiful lifestyle? How can they do that? It's going the wellness way. That's the only way. So if you're in Nigeria, if you're living under this hustle and bustle, I tell you, it's time for you to stand up, take responsibility, take your health in your hands. Tell yourself you're not going to allow the factors in your environment to hold you down, that you're going to ensure that you carry out a holistic approach in ensuring that your health is stable. Okay? Now, the hidden treasure today that I'm going to be talking about is Long Ridge products. Long Ridge products. I don't know how to, when I use treasure for Long Ridge products, I think it's an understatement. As we all know, treasure means something that is worth a lot or something of great value. And I can assure you today that Long Ridge products are of great value. I see a lot of people giving out their products freely. I see a lot of people just, say, I have my pie cup and you're having headaches constantly. Oh, I have my pie cup and you're treating malaria constantly. Oh, I have Long Ridge products. You have mosquito repellents with you and you're not making good use of them. I mean, you're not making use of your treasure. In these products you're seeing, we have treasures that are inestimable here. In short, you can see them on my screen. Every category, every type of, and as you know, Long Ridge has over 2,000 products. So you have over 2,000 opportunities of living a healthy and a beautiful lifestyle. when it comes to utilizing long-reach products. But you see, I've come to know that a lot of people, they are not maximizing this value that they have in long-reach products. A lot of people have, I mean, as a long-reacher, you should look beautiful at all times. Yes, it's your responsibility to look good. So if you are not looking good, and you can judge right now by staring at your screen, looking at yourself in the mirror, if you're not looking good, then you're not making use of this treasure that you have. That means you don't understand what you have in your possession, because every product manufactured by Long-Reach Bioscience has multifunctional benefits that you can get. And that's top-notch value. That's top-notch value. Today, without further ado, I'm going to just dive straight in. Now, every time you eat, I'm going to look at your health from what you eat. And I'm going to take it away with one particular product manufactured by Long-Reach Bioscience. Now, every day you eat something that you do not consciously monitor or consciously prepare for its repercussion after consuming it, you open your body, to challenges. So, for example, you take food that's not properly prepared, or food that has come in contact with microbial activity. Do you know that particular kind of food can lead to food poisoning? If you eat food that is not properly preserved, do you know it can affect your head? Now, let me just run you through the pathway of your digestive system and how what you consume every day, can lead to challenges in future. So, for example, when you take food, you pass it through your mouth, right? It gets to your esophagus. Your liver is going to come in contact with it. Your gallbladder is going to, come in contact with it. Your pancreas are going to work on it. Your small intestine will come in contact with it. Your largest intestine will come in contact with it. Your stomach is going to come in contact with it. Now, these organs and their helping glands and their supporting glands, do you know that when you take the wrong thing into your system, you could trigger something that could lead to a chain reaction of problems that later on will lead to an emergency? But you see, as a long-reacher, whatever you eat, you can monitor because of the treasure you have in your products. Can you see? I'm trying to open our minds to something that we have ignored over time. When you eat the wrong food, you expose your body to microorganisms that can trigger different types of challenges. When you take in the wrong type of water, you take in water that is not clean, that is contaminated, you expose yourself to to issues like typhoid, right? That leads to stooling and vomiting, and before you know it, you're in the hospital. If you take excessively, fatty foods, you allow your body get into a state where you have to combat challenges with high cholesterol levels. When you take high level of sugars, you expose your body to high blood sugar issues, and it goes on and on and on. Now, the question is this: every time you take these categories of food I've just mentioned, have you ever taken out time to go for a health check to find out what is going on within your body? Most of the time, our bodies will give us signals to let us know that something is wrong. But most of the time, because we're in pursuit of a lot of things, we ignore those signals and we allow them to linger. Now, the more those challenges linger, what happens? It leads to pain, it leads to issues that we cannot explain, and it leads to medical emergency. Now, another question: how many of us know our numbers? Don't forget, everything you eat has its repercussion. When you don't pay attention to what you eat, it will lead to a ripple effect that will later on lead to a particular challenge. But how many of us over the past 6 months have consciously taken our time to know our numbers? When I talk about knowing our numbers, I'm referring to you knowing your blood sugar, your blood sugar level, the indicating number of your blood sugar level, talking about your blood pressure, I'm talking about your cholesterol, I'm talking about your body weight. How many of us have taken our time to know where we are health-wise? How many of us have taken our time to find out what we've done to our body over time through the things we introduce into our body and through the influences we allow around our environments? So you see, these are typical questions. But you see, as a long reacher who utilizes long reach products, you can be sure that your numbers would always be at the normal range. Yes, I can assure you of that, that as a long reacher who is committed to using long reach products, who understands the treasures contained in long reach products, I can assure you that your numbers would always be at the normal range. Today, I'm going to talk about the long reach panty liner in details to open your eyes to the treasure you've been joking with. Now, if I think I'm very clear on this, every long reacher on this call has seen a panty liner, has a panty liner in their homes. And I can assure you that when I'm done with this training, you will say of a true Dorcas, I have not been utilizing this treasure that I've had in my home. I can assure you of that. So without further ado, I'm just going to go straight in, right? So today I'm going to extensively talk about the long reach panty liner. The long reach panty liner is a very, very special product that is dear to my heart. I have one here. This is it. I never run out of the long reach panty liner, never. It's like something I keep in, it's like something that is necessary in my first aid box. Yeah, it's always available to me for emergencies. It's always available to me for personal use. It's always available to me for family related use. So when there's any challenge, I run to my panty liner because I understand the treasure contained within it. Now, without further ado, let's go on. The long reach panty liner, as you know, is placed in a green wrapper like this, yeah, and it contains 30 pieces of the liners. Now, one thing you should know is this: the panty liner is not made for females, because the moment you hear panty liners, the first thing that comes to the mind of people, oh, it's for females, it's for their flow and the rest of them. Now, the long reach panty liner was not designed for females to utilize for, protection of their underwear alone. No, the long reach panty liner was designed to cure diseases of various kinds. That was what it was created for, not for you to just line your panties and throw away. It was designed to cure various types of challenges. And this panty liner can be utilized by males and females. Okay, males can use it, females can use it for gynecological issues, males can use it for urinary tract issues, genital issues, and prostate issues. Okay, now the panty liner is made up of soft cotton, okay, which is very, very tender, and it enhances the feeling of comfort. It contains 3 awesome constituents, and that includes the biomagnetic attribute, far infrared attribute, and it contains anions. Okay, now when the panty liner is dampened, it is activated. In other words, whenever you sprinkle water on it and you apply a little bit of pressure, it is activated. Okay, and in that activated form, it can eliminate any type of pain. Now, when I use the word eliminate pain, I'm talking about shoulder pain, back pain, any type of pain. And it also has antibacterial and antifungal, antiviral properties. In other words, when you have any challenge that's related to viruses, fungi, and bacteria, you can be sure that this particular product will take care of you. So back to the 3 beneficial attributes of the panty liner. Number 1, biomagnetism. Number 2, anions, which are also known as negative ions. Okay, then we have far infrared. Now, I'm going to take them one after the other. Now, what is the function of the biomagnetic energy contained in the panty liner? Number 1, this biomagnetic energy contained in the panty liner has a way of activating your biomagnetic field. Don't forget that every human being has electric signals going on within them. Yeah, That's why you have your neurons. Your brain functions on that on electric signals. Okay, so when you use the panty liner has a way of activating your body's biomagnetic field. Okay, and it helps to accelerate electric currents in cells, around your body, thereby promoting proper blood circulation. Now, aside doing that, it also helps to energize your body cells. Okay, it helps to increase your body cell metabolism. So the efficacy of metabolism within you is faster. Now, when I'm talking about the efficacy, I'm talking about the healing potential of your body. Your cells are able to regenerate, they're able to renew themselves rapidly while you don't feel pain. So at that point where you're feeling pain and your body is in contact with the panty liner, you find out that there is pain relief. For those of you that have migraine headaches, when you put your panty liner on your forehead, you find out that headache, and you relax for a few minutes, you find out that headache that's pounding as if your head wants to explode begins to, go down. Okay? Yeah, it begins to go down. And aside that, it also carries out detoxification. It takes out toxins from your body system. Don't forget that it helps to and ensure that you have proper blood circulation. So whatever is in your system that has to do with toxin, it begins to pull it out. It begins to send them out. It's either it immobilizes it or it facilitates your body, in clearing it out of your system. Right? So because of this biomagnetic energy, you can be sure that anybody that has menstrual cramps will have relief after using the panty liners. Anyone with arthritis, toothache, headache, stomach pain, sprain, muscle spasm, okay? That person will feel better when the person comes in contact with our long-range panty liner. The second ingredient is far infrared, okay? Far infrared is a region in the infrared spectrum, okay, of electromagnetic radiation. And one thing you need to know is this: far infrared is currently being applied in healthcare technology. In other words, its efficacy is so vital in the health industry that we now use it to take care of the body. Now, one thing you need to know about far infrared, it has the ability to penetrate the body deeply. Now, when I'm talking about deep penetration, I'm talking about it reaching into your skin, to your muscles, to your tendons, to your ligaments, okay? It goes beneath the surface of yours. This infrared travels beneath your skin. And as it's traveling beneath your skin, it's coming with this mild radiant heat that helps to, take care of challenges within your body. Now, for women that have gynecological diseases or challenges such as fibroids, ovarian cysts, vaginal infections, when they use the panty liners, this far infrared travels through, the vagina straight to the uterus, and it begins to work on the uterus. No wonder a lot of women testify about vagina tightening, relief from, vagina infections, those kind of infections, and, UTI challenges. All those things are taken care of because of the presence of far infrared. Now, far infrared also enables proper blood flow. So if anyone is experiencing stasis or, blood, coagulating in one particular point, all you just need to do is introduce the panty liner. Blood will begin to flow. And that is why when people have swollen legs or, leak fluid gathering up at a particular point, just introduce the panty liner to that particular position. And you find out that blood flow, fluid flow will begin to take place. Okay, now, aside that, far infrared also helps to boost the body's immune system. Don't forget that your immune system is your #1 battle force. So in order for your body to be able to combat sicknesses and diseases, your immune system has to be top-notch. Now, when your immune system drops, you begin to fall sick. You find out that anything that goes around you begins to affect you. If anybody's coughing around, you're down with a cough. If anybody has any communicable disease, it comes to you. But one way for you to support your immune system is to use your long-range panty liners. Just place them. I call them the #1 pin plaster. I just plaster them everywhere, okay? And before you know it, that magnetic energy begins to flow in, far infrared gets to work. You find out that you begin to feel energized. And it also, don't forget, it also helps to increase enzyme activity. especially in the digestive tract. Okay, it boosts metabolism. It helps you to, take care of, those issues there. It gives you antioxidants. Okay, so that's that for that. Now let's move to anions. Anions are also contained in the long reach panty liner, and we also call anions negative ions. Negative ions are called the vitamins of life. Okay, and they help to restrict bacteria, involvement in your body. They combat viruses. Okay, and fungi issues. So if you have any fungi infection that's lingering unnecessarily, get your long reach panty liner. If you have any viral, if for those of us that have been on the platform, you remember during the COVID period, a lot of people, in high tension areas where COVID was very high, they had to place their panty liner on their nose masks, and most of them didn't come down with COVID. You can see, so it has antiviral, efficacy, right? It helps to eliminate odor, any type of odor, armpit odor. If you're having armpit odors, place the long reach panty liners there. Just place your long reach panty liner there, and trust me, you'll be covered. Okay. If you're having any kind of underarm issue, balls and all those things, place it there. Anions will go there, and they will balance the free radicals that are causing issues there. And before you know it, you are doing good. Okay. The anions also help to increase blood alkalinity. And don't forget that when your body system is alkaline, it helps to improve your level of wellness, because number one, you're not going to fall sick easily. If the moment you start feeling symptoms around your finger and you find out that, it's gone. You find out that you're no longer feeling pain, like before. Okay, so it helps to take care of rheumatism, fractures, mild headache, hemorrhoids, and old sores. Now for females, I had to do this for females. Okay, so for females, you can enjoy benefits from the panty liners. Can help to. We've gotten testimonies of females that have testified that after utilizing the long reach panty liner over a period of time, it corrected their hormonal imbalance, it corrected their ovulation cycle, it prevented infection, it cleared out vaginal odor, it healed their wounds, and it helped to take out, menstrual pains. And, a lot. There are a lot of testimonies, okay, attached to using the long reach panty liner. Now, as you know, the long reach panty liner has 4 layers, okay? The first layer is made up of premium cotton, which is soft and comfortable, right? The second layer has the green strip, the anion strip, that contains these 3 major components that I just told you about. These 3 components, the biomagnetic benefits, the far infrared and all, they are contained in the green strip you can see here. This green strip here, it's in the second layer, while the third layer is made up of a soft air-laid paper. Then the fourth is breathable bottom layer that eliminates moisture and it keeps you fresh. So the long reach panty liner is very excellent. Now, when you're utilizing the long reach panty liner, you don't just open it up from the pack and put it up, paste it on your skin or anything. You have to activate it. And one of the ways you need to activate it is by sprinkling water, especially on the green strip. This green strip here, you can see it here on my screen. You need to apply water. Okay, you sprinkle water on it. Now, when you sprinkle water on it, you activate it. Then you place it on the affected area. Okay, just place it on the affected area and ensure that it's in contact with your skin. Now, for those people that want to put it on their underwear, just ensure you put the sticky parts on your underwear and you put it on. For men, you can put it on your brief, okay? Ensure that it faces your abdomen. For whatever reason, if it's for prostate inflammation, you can place on your abdomen. For urinary tract infection, you can do the same. For staphylococcus, infection, you can do the same. Okay, it will help to take out that, it can help to take it out. So when it gets dry, just reactivate again with water. Now, there is a warning to the use of the long reach panty liner. Now, the long reach panty liner cannot, and I will emphasize, cannot be utilized by pregnant women or women that are looking forward to conceiving. Okay, If you want to get pregnant, please, the moment your cycle is done, please discontinue, okay? When you're done having sex and all, you're expecting to conceive, please do not continue, because it's not going to happen as long as you're using the panty liners. It's going to clear everything out as if it's, so do not. So the moment you're done with your menstrual flow and all that, 2 weeks to ovulation, please cease. In short, till your next period before you can use it, for people wanting to conceive. Then for people that are pregnant, please do not use it at all. Okay, do not use it at all. Yeah, and if you think you're pregnant, do not use it at all until you're, do not use it, please. Yeah. Now moving on, the benefits of the long reach panty line. So I've said a lot of things, I've called up these benefits, but from everything I've said, if you look at the benefits on my screen, you can see of a true Dorcas. Everything long reach has said the long reach superb clean panty liner can do is what it can do. Yeah, it can take out infections, it can take out tumors, it can take out odor, it can take out bacteria challenges, it can relieve you of menstrual discomfort. Everything is here: romanticism, arthritis, UTI infections. It can clear everything out. And for the past 4 years, okay, I have seen long reach superb clean panty liner do awesome stuff. I've recommended it to a lot of people. Now I'm talking from experience, personal experience, and from the experience of, you know, utilizing it with people. And I can assure you that everything on this list, the long reach panty liner can actually provide you with that. Now, what other treasure is as beautiful as this? And one product can take care of several things. If you're used to medicines and all that, they'll tell you this one does just this. This is type specific. So whenever you utilize your long reach panty liner, you're not just preventing one thing, you're preventing several things from happening. And that is you taking charge of your health. Okay, so I don't think you need a prophet to come, you know, prophesy more than what I've just said, right? So how do you bring down, I created this to help a lot of people to know how to utilize the long reach panty liners, especially when it has to do with challenges. So for example, this is swollen, an inflamed leg. I picked this on the internet and I thought to share. You can see the swollen feet here, right? Person applied the long reach panty liner on the surface of the leg and in their shoes, and after, you can see, less than 10 hours, the person got relief. The inflammation dropped. That's, I mean, what else? What else can I say? I mean, our product is top notch. Now, this is not just marketing right now. No, this is, I'm talking from a place of use. I'm talking from a place of experience. I don't joke with it. All the children in my family, they know. If they hit their head anywhere, auntie, I need long reach panty, I hit my head. When they have balls, you know, when they hit period here, especially in Nigeria, where children are coming down with a lot of balls and all that, your child cannot have balls when you have the long reach panty liner. Before it comes, the long reach panty liner and the toothpaste will take it down. Now, these are testimonies from people that have utilized, you know, the long reach panty liner. You can see it for yourself. I got this off the internet. This is not just even my personal one. These are testimonies. You can Google it. We don't need to fabricate. You can see it for yourself. See, I can't believe I got my skin back within a month. I got my hand burnt with hot frying oil. And for the records, for hot frying oil, if you have your long reach toothpaste nearby, just apply quickly. You will not need to pass through this pain this person passed through. Your skin will not move. Your skin will remain the same way if you can get the long reach toothpaste nearby. I told you guys about, I don't know, for those people that have listened to my training over time, I told you guys about how I kept my hands in hot frying oil, the oil I was going to fry, very hot, and my hand is still okay, no burns, because I had my long reach toothpaste nearby. I don't think there's any other treasure that's as beautiful as that, right? Now, aside the long reach panty liner, we have all the treasurable products for the first timers on this call, okay? Then for the members on this call, I hope you still take your long reach supplements. That's the question. Don't forget that when you take your long reach berry oil, you will not need to treat malaria. I tell people, I've not treated malaria since the year 2017. My husband is a witness to that. That one he can attend. And I don't think I need to lie at my age, right? I've not had to take anti-malaria medication since 2017. And I don't even do self-medication. If I'm down with malaria, I'll go to the hospital, okay? Because there's a particular anti-malaria medication my doctor will give. But since I came in contact with Longreach products in 2018, I have not had to treat malaria. And that's because I don't joke with my Seabuckthornberry oil, I don't joke with my artemisinin products, and I don't joke with my Longreach mosquito repellent. See, I don't joke with it at all. So we can see all the products there. So don't joke with it. You have lovely products here. We have our calcium. And your legs aching all the time, Treasure is here for you. Do all you need to do here. So because of time, I'm going to wrap it up here. Aside the supplements, we also Longreach has energy products that have awesome treasures within that you cannot joke with at all. Okay, we also have personal care products. I asked earlier on, if you're a Longreacher and you don't look beautiful, I don't know who you're going to blame, man. I don't know. You're going to blame yourself, because Longreach has what it takes to give you a beautiful and a healthy lifestyle. It's the mandate from Longreach to give its partners the opportunity to be beautiful. So you can use bamboo soap, use your SOD, use your rejuvenating cream. A Longreacher shouldn't have stretch marks. A Longreacher shouldn't have dark acne, black spots. No, your face shouldn't be rough. It should be sweet, so that when you go out there, you won't be the one running after people. People be the one running after. I say, hey, doctors, what do you use? Your skin is flawless. I say, yes, Longreach, right? Artemisinin products are also here. We have the Artemisinin series. We have our Longreach sanitary napkins, of which the panty liner is part of it. We have our night use and our day use sanitary napkins. And we have our Longreach nutritional teas and drinks, okay? Don't take alcohol out there without taking what you have on board, okay? Take your tea, leave carbonated drinks, choose the wellness pathway, and trust me, you will not regret it. So take charge of your health and stop ignoring the red flags. When your body tells you that there's a problem, handle it immediately. Don't delay. If you have Longreach products around you, get to work with your Longreach products. The earlier you give the supplement the opportunity to work, the faster it will work for you. Okay? So at this point, you know it, right? Every product in your possession is a treasure. Use it well, enjoy good health. And as I always say when I end my trainings, good health is the most important thing, more than success, more than money, more than power. You can't get it wrong with Longreach Bioscience. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. The marvelous coach, Dorcas, Ajay. In fact, I don't know there are, yes, I expected that, yes, let the chat open up. Okay, let me just unmute everybody again. Let them just, because it actually shows we've missed you so much. And this, you are a treasure yourself.
Thank you all so much.
Thank
Wow.
you so much.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Doctors, you are wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's a great night. I'm not doing any questioning today. So, like I said on the beginning of the, before the presentation, I said the questions will come from the participants tonight. So if you have any question, if you can do that by raise of your hand, I will ask you to unmute, not necessarily you come on camera, or if you don't want to speak, you can type in the question. Now the 3XD asked the participants to give name and where you're joining us from. Some have done it, some are yet to do, but maybe less than 50% on this call tonight. Maybe some of you did not see the message while we were sharing this screen. So let us know where you're joining us from. If you have any question concerning on health matters that we can get Coach Dorcas to tweet in the few minutes we still have left to wrap up tonight. Also, if you have a particular product you are not actually clear about, and you want some clarification on that particular product, she's here to do justice to that. Please, let's tap into her today, because we don't know when we're going to get her again. No, we know when we are getting her back, but before we get her, please just do this and save yourself a whole lot, all right? We can see several people. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Malawi, we can see you. Nigeria, we can see you. Lagos. We can see Canada here. Next week will be hot too, please. That Canadian woman is here. So get ready for next week. It's gonna be hot. I promise you that. So, okay. So do we have any hand raised? All right, we've got Maurice on the line. Tell us where you're joining us from.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, well, I'm joining from.
Welcome, man. Your question.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, I the product I want to ask you about as well. The coffee. I see that they have 10 in 1, but I never really use it because I can't drink coffee. So I want you to really explain to me the coffee and the use of the coffee. And because we're not really familiarized with the product ourselves, so you understand me, we cannot do video. Sometimes people say do video, but there's nothing we can do videos on a product because we don't really familiarize with the product as yet, because we're getting used to the product. So it's much more easier for somebody outside to send us the video, so we can watch the videos and get to understand the products them more.
All right, thank you. I hope you got that, Dorcas.
Okay, so if I'm clear, is he asking about the Long Reach coffee and its
yes, he said he's not used to taking coffee, and he wants to know whether the Long Reach coffee is okay for him to take. What are the benefits? And
No, not me. No, not me directly, because I don't drink coffee.
Not you directly.
Right.
Okay.
No, but I have the product.
Okay.
But for
I want
the person to understand who drink coffee.
All right, Maurice.
Yeah.
All right, Maurice. I want Dorcas to just address that in 2 minutes, and I want 3SD also, when it comes up, to talk about it.
Okay, so the Long Reach coffee is a very, very beautiful product. Now, before I'm going to talk about the Long Reach coffee, I'm going to talk about my situation, right? Okay, so I have low tolerance for coffee. Coffee will usually dehydrate me. So if I take normal coffee, I would start using the rest. I'll start peeing over and over again. And there's just this thirst that comes up. I become very thirsty, and I just have to go. It's like water has to leave my system. I cannot explain why, but that has been one thing has made me not to, utilize coffee, the normal regular coffee. But when I came on board Long Reach platform, I found out that taking Long Reach coffee was very, very beneficial to me. I found out that dehydrating experience I would usually get from taking normal coffee, I was no more experiencing that. So number one, I would say it's decaffeinated, because that caffeine issue I normally have, I don't experience it with Long Reach coffee. Now, aside the presence of coffee, because coffee is still there, but the effect of the caffeine in it is not there, right? So I enjoy the taste of coffee, taking Long Reach coffee, right? So that normal coffee taste is there. Number two, it has palm kernels. Okay, it has palm kernel as an ingredient in the palm. Okay, and that is very, very, the oil from it is very, very rich, and it's good for you. Gives you the omega benefits. Okay, gives you the omega benefits from that. Then it also gives you, it has milk, okay, in it. And that milk helps you get vitamin D, okay, as you use it, right? It helps you trigger vitamin D in your system. So when you take it, it also it has cordyceps militaris, and cordyceps militaris energizes. So if you're always fatigued, if you're always weak or tired, when you take long-reach coffee, you'll find out that you don't feel as tired as you would. So for example, my mother-in-law will always take long-reach coffee in the morning. Now, after taking long-reach coffee in the morning, she could go out as until 12 p.m. before she would take breakfast. And that's because long-reach coffee has given her enough energy to carry out her activities. So she's able to watch her weight and burn the calories she had acquired a night before the next day. And guess what? When I saw the way she was doing, I was like, oh, cool. Normally, I'll either take my coffee or I'll take my green tea. And I adopted that method. And trust me, it was so beautiful. I found out that I could do a lot. My brain was always alert in the mornings. I was able to do more without craving food and all those other things that I would usually do at a particular time. So when it comes to energy, you can get energy from taking the long-reach coffee. Right now, I have heard ladies testify that some of them that had their menstrual flow not coming in, when they took coffee, it helped. I'm serious, just coffee. So one thing you need to know about cordyceps militaris is this. Cordyceps militaris has multifunctional actions that it carries out in your body. One of the things is it's an adaptogen. It has the ability of going into your system, adapting to what's going on in your body system, and it begins to fix certain things that in your body system that needs correction. It will help to catalyze reactions. It will help to handle your immune system. It will help to protect you from a lot of things. Yeah. So it's just that the dose of cordyceps militaris in the coffee is not as high as the dose when you take the long-reach cordyceps militaris. Yeah, I have my cordyceps militaris here. The capsule. When you take the capsule, right, it is the effect is higher when you take cordyceps militaris. But when you take coffee, you just enjoy a little bit. So for people that are looking for cordyceps militaris and they're not able to get cordyceps, you can get your long-reach cordyceps militaris coffee to hold yourself until you're able to get cordyceps militaris. So in a nutshell, I hope I was able to answer your question, right? With the experiences and the examples.
Definitely. Yeah, it's noted to that. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Maurice. All right. So on that note, I'm going to call on 3SD, Imai Drew, to give us some talk and appreciate our coach tonight, Dorcas Ajik Gene, and for the timely and awesome training she's given us tonight, and it's not gonna leave us so soon. Imai Duru is the author of the book Made in Worry, and is the founder Emmanuel Eduro Foundation, a foundation that deals with orphans and the less privileged, including widows. You are welcome, boss.
Thank you so much, Mr. Seton. I hope you can hear me.
Very clearly, sir.
Okay. Once again, I want to welcome our dynamic wellness coach, Dorcas. She's been very outstanding in assisting to help so many people to get to where they are today in the business. Not in terms of ranking, but before I move on, can everyone in this call, while I appreciate you all, please join me in saying thank you and welcome together to our guest speaker. She's been away for a very long time, and somehow, somewhere, Seton got her to come back, but she's a lover of the products, and she's done so much for people that are just coming in because she explains, she breaks it down and helps people. Please just help me to type 2 into 3 places just to appreciate and welcome her. To thank you very much. Candy, thank you. Halima, thank you. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Istabel. Thank you, Zwamaka. Olufunke, Yusuf, Basi, thank you so much. Simply Seton, Hope, Nora, thank you. Let's do that for her. It's important. She's kept a lot of people in this business because of knowledge. This business is run on knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, you can't really excel in this business. Yeah, that is true. You cannot excel because you may see yourself doing it and you don't know why you are doing it and you don't understand, you cannot respond to questions that are being asked, and you get frustrated out of the business. But if you understand, if you know what you are doing, even when you meet challenges, you will understand these are challenges that are distraction. So thank you once again for joining me to celebrate and welcome Dorcas Ajekugene. She's a wellness coach. Her profile has been read. She's outstanding. I've even told her that I would like her to come physically to the UK to do a presentation for the team. So we're still looking forward to that when we tidy up the arrangement. So now, first of all, I want to comment on the question of somebody that's, I think the last question here also. The question you asked, I guess it was answered, but I want to add to it because it seems you are speaking from a new market, either from Jamaica or from the Caribbean. Now, this is what you would do. Dorcas have done extensive analysis of all the long reach products, all the products, not just one, not two, that you can run a seminar with them and you will not be bored. And at the same time, you don't need to do anything. You will just play it for your audience and your audience will keep listening. Now, all you need to do is go to the Long Reach CIG YouTube channel. We have everything there. That channel is dedicated to long reach products. You will see CIG Sunday Night Live there. You will see CIG Midweek Live. Now, the midweek is the ones for products. Every product of Long Reach is there. And she took time to talk about them, what they can do, what it is made of, those who can take it, and those who cannot take them. And the dosage, the quantity you can do. I have put it in the chat box there. You will see it, Long Reach CIG. Long Reach CIG is a yellow logo. When you go there, when you watch any video, please make a comment on it. It helps us to improve. Let me tell you something. If we improve on what we are doing, you benefit because you will not be there when your team members from another country will be watching. And so as we are perfecting it, it is also helping us and our team members. You cannot be in charge. Yes, that is it. Harriet Okagbari, thank you. Long Reach CIG, that is it. So you cannot, be in charge of the team entirely because all your team members will not live with you in the same city. They will be scattered around the world. Some of your team members will sign up their family members that are in different parts of the world. So at this point in time, they need knowledge. What has kept me going in this business? June next month, I will be 9 years in this business, undiluted 9 years, undistracted 9 years. That does not mean I've not seen challenges. That does not mean that there were no problems at all. We have seen the worst of problems. We are still in problems, but it has not stopped me from doing what I'm doing. And what has kept me going, and some of the team members that are still on, is knowledge. I give knowledge, I impart knowledge, and I like acquiring knowledge. I spend so much to acquire knowledge and also learn how to impact in a consistent manner. When your team members have knowledge, they will not fall when they will not fall for temptations and challenges. They will not be running from pillar to post. Oh, there is a new network. This is not about network. It's about business investment. And because it is a business investment, I don't jump from pillar to post. Most of you that have read my book, Made in Worry, that book was deliberately written to encourage people who are starting this long reach business new. I started the business without money. I started it with a borrowed rent of mine that was given to me as a gift. And I took the risk to invest it in this business. Today, that borrowed rent has made me landlord in different parts of the world, has given me all that I've dreamt for in life. So if I had taken that money and just paid rent and still be hoping and relying on people, I will still be where I am. But I always believe that we can do something if we mean to do it. So I want to encourage everybody that is in this call today. Once you leave this meeting, don't think that, oh, you have wasted your time joining Long. Never, you have not. What you need to do is change your cycle of friends. I'm not saying you should not talk with your colleagues in your workplace anymore, no. Your friends, those that you should be speaking with on a daily basis, should be those that share the same vision with you. And who are the people that share the same vision with you? Those that are doing the long range business. Long range business is a very, very strong system that has been able to undergo different types of challenges, including COVID, and it is still standing. I know what I'm talking about. A system that pays, a system that shares profit, a system that rewards. Forget about managerial lapses. That does not take it from the system. The system is consistent. It is automated. And it is a global multinational company. All these are the things that makes us stand out. It is not easy to partner with a multinational. Most of you here that are in the corporate world will agree with me that if you are in a multinational company, the bureaucracy and protocols is not here. But today, there are a lot of people, because they have done what they are supposed to do by building a team, they just see their bonuses coming on a weekly basis, no matter how small. There are some people that even did what they are supposed to do by signing up just 3 persons, and they start earning. And it goes on and on. I want to encourage somebody today, don't give up on long range. If I, Emmanuel Eduru, did not give up after 9 years, it means there is something in it. What I am doing today is what I do every day, every Sunday. Wherever I am, I must make sure I show sign of my brand. It is deliberate, it is intentional. You need to be intentional about anything you are doing, because if you are not intentional, that does not mean you should want it now. It is not everything I wanted I have gotten in long range, even though I did not paint a bigger picture when I started. By the time I set up, I started writing my goals in 2018, and I joined the business in 2019, and I joined this business in 2014. So you can see how long it took me to understand where I was going. Then I started, following my plans. But what I'm saying now is, if this company is going to stay for 100 years, what stops me from doing this business for 40 years? As I am today, if I say I'm not going to do anything again, I will still earn, because I don't even know my downlines. I don't know where my success lines are. When we come for a meeting like this, I deliberately request, if you are joining from different parts of the world, anywhere you are, just indicate. It helps us to build a solid team. It helps us to know that we have one person in such and so place, so we may need to do it in a way that it will help the person that is there. That is the essence of mention. It helps us in our analytical planning, so that we say, okay, we have people here. Now I'm beginning to know that we have more people in the UK joining the meeting. Then when we are planning something, we will know how to make it look larger. So that is just it. So thank you once again, all of you that have come to join this meeting. One thing you will know is, carry your team members along. Tell them to join the meeting. Let them always come. Hear the stories of people. Hear the trainings that is being given out. Just keep listening. If you are not, hanging around people that share your vision will die. Your vision will die. So always hang around people that are sharing the same vision with you. So we do this training every Sunday, 7 p.m. Mrs. Ajala is doing one in the UK here also. As the Ajala every Thursday. Let us keep hearing. Say faith comes by hearing the word of God. So if you want to succeed with long reach, you must keep hearing the long reach preaching. You must keep hearing the long reach message. You must keep hearing the positive things that the company can do for you. You cannot succeed without going through the process. It has a process. And all this process we are talking about is, you sign up consumers, people that are consuming consistently these products, and they are earning from it. You use products and get paid. That aside, what about growing leaders in your team? What about building team across borders? These are opportunities that not many companies will give you. I will find time and take 1 hour one day to speak more on this company called Longbridge, for you to understand deeply why you need to embrace this brand and fly with it, not run with it. Fly with it. If you know what is awaiting you with this platform, you will not sit down, fold your hand, and be listening to some talks that will not help you. Try to hear the things that will take you to the next level. Longbridge has all it takes. It is a system that is set. You just need to do the work and it will plug in. Thank you so much, Dorcas. Thank you, Simply Seton. Thank all of you. I thank all of you that are here from America, from Jamaica, from Canada, from the UK, and every other part of Africa. Malawi, I saw somebody from Malawi here. That is a good one. I know we have teams in Malawi, but please keep coming. Let us know where you are calling from. One day you'll be surprised. We'll reach out to you. If I find myself in your country, I will call you and say, look, let me see you. Then I will give you more encouragement. That is how we grow in this business. We help each other to grow. And we even have South Africa, Maggie Molosi. You're welcome.
That's great.
Maggie. Thank you so much. Over to you. Back to you, Seton. If we can still take questions, please. Just one question. I would like to answer one question from anybody here. One question from anybody. Please, just permit me.
All right, boss. Okay, who is that lucky person? With your hand raised fast enough, 3SD is here to answer your question. Once again, I want to say a very, very, very big thank you to Dorcas Ajekugene for doing this. And we hope to see you not so distant time. We won't leave you anyway. So we are in this together. All right. We will have Anyodiro Adenike. And please, Prince Ogbonna or Chief Ogbonna, we ask for only one person. Before you do your ask your question, I have a special announcement to make. Now, I'm gonna post a link in the chat. I posted the one for CIG earlier, that's general one. But this particular link I want to post was when we had Elizabeth Simire all the way from Canada doing Find Your Possible. So it was so intense that day, the teaching was so intense and the time was fast spent, so we couldn't go into question and answer or the interactive session. So she's coming back this coming Sunday. And I bet you don't want to miss that. This woman or this lady, because women don't like to be called. So this lady is actually loaded, seriously loaded for your growth. Let me put it that way. She's gonna be on the call next week, Sunday, the 28th of May, 2023. So it's gonna be an awesome session. You don't want to miss that. Thank you. Okay, do we have Anyodiro Adenike? You can unmute yourself. Tell us where you're joining us from.
Yeah, good evening, sir. I'm joining from Nigeria, Osun State, precisely Ile-Ife. Please, I want to know, how can you I use a Longbridge cup. For some time now, I decided not to use it. The reason being that I'm afraid, I'm thinking I've not been able to clean it for some time. And the person that actually introduced it to me, is like, he's no longer interested in the something. So for me to get a solution to that, it has been a very difficult thing. So for some time now, the water I left there, I just put it on the table. I want to know, is it possible? Can you wash it? How do you get it clean?
Okay, thank you very much. I will post something now. They will post, Mr. Seton will post the process of cleaning it in the group, in the chat there, so that you will get it. Please just follow the steps, and but I'm going to repeat it. Seton, please post it so that they can see. What you need to do is, first of all, you get a white vinegar, right? Get a white vinegar, and you need warm water to put in the cup. You put like just two cover of the vinegar inside the cup, and then warm water. The warm water first, then the vinegar. Then you soak it. You first of all shake it very well. You keep it for 30 minutes, but take notes. Before you shake it, don't lock the cover. If you lock the cover, the cup will lock automatically because that vinegar will activate the energies in the stones. And that will lock the cup, and the cup will not open through you, but it will open on its own through explosion. So, but don't panic. Just follow the process. When you want to cover the cup to shake the water, please don't lock the lid. Just drop it on top and begin to shake it. Just make sure that it is hanging in the cup there. It will not open, but don't lock it. If you lock it, the cup can't open. It takes some time, and when it wants to open, you will think that it is a gunshot that is being done. So that is that. But please post. Have you seen it set on? Servicing the pie cup. It is servicing. Don't use soap.
No. Yeah.
Please post it in the group there so that they can have it. So that is, Madam, just what is it? What's the name of the person that asked me the question? I am Diran. So please get it from there, Adenike. Get it from there and follow the process so that you don't make mistake. Ensure you don't lock, and also don't use what is it called? Don't use soap detergent to wash the cup. And take note, the filter should be changed depending on the usage. Between 1 to 3 years of activation, the filter should be changed. If you know you have been using your cup, you have not changed the filter for the past 3 years, please, that filter is due for changing. The efficacy of that cup lies on the filter. So please try as much as possible. Because the filter, we have the filter everywhere. It's here in the UK, it's in Nigeria, it's different stockists, they have it. So please try and change your cup.
All right.
That you can get it.
All right, I posted that. All right, can we have Mr. Ogbonna? Going to collect extra PV from you. Hello, OGB.
I don't think he's asking question. Probably it was a
11 now. Oh, okay, sorry. All right.
Okay, thank you so much.
He's unmuted already. Do you have any question?
Oh, good morning all. Good morning all.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, because he said he's only one person, so I thought maybe you're not going to give me any audience.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay, good morning, boss. Just a quick one is on the panty liner for men having issues with prostate. Where do you place it specifically? Is it at the abdomen or in between the testes? Let me just know, because I've got a couple of people are.
Okay, take notes. Actually, it is actually more of a preventive than a cure.
Yeah.
So what you do is, on a daily basis, you stick it to the waistband of the boxers or the brief, which of course is just directly under the abdomen there.
Okay.
So not in the testes, the abdomen.
Okay.
So
okay.
But make sure you drop 3 drops of water on the green strip before you do that.
Okay, to activate it. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I know that. Okay. I just want to be sure because I've seen so many videos and I'm a little bit confused. Thank you, boss. Thank you.
Somebody is asking, how can the toothpaste take care of ulcer? Ulcer has to do with internal, it's itself is not stomach ulcer, is a wound ulcer. I don't know. So your question should be specific, it's a little bit explicit. It's not clear. What kind of ulcer are you talking about? Is it sore ulcer or peptic ulcer, duodenal ulcer? And don't forget that you don't consume toothpaste. You can only use it topically. Apart from brushing, you can only use it topically. You cannot consume the toothpaste. So no, if you saw, it may be leg ulcer, not it may be a leg ulcer or skin ulcer, not more of a peptic or duodenal ulcers internal. So you can apply it as it's like a cream. You can apply it as a cream, not consuming it. So you don't consume it for us. I think his person is talking about all these sores on the skin. All right, Shine, you're welcome. But I think that is that. We can then close for today. It's already 1 hour plus.
All right, boss. Thank you so much. I've got one more announcement to make. This one is a special announcement. Okay. So Business Summit, sunny days. This is with Long Beach, America. And we'll be having our 3SD featuring there. We have Uzo Amaka Nosike, the one you know as Uzo Mox. She's also the Jamaican stockist, and it's going to be on Zoom. That will be on Saturday, this coming Saturday, 27th of May. This time is 10 a.m. PST, 12 noon CST, and this 1 p.m. EST is more or less, I think that should be 7 p.m. Your diary fixed so that you don't miss this. The links will be actually given to you as well. Thanks so much for joining in. For those that may want the hard copy of the Hidden Worry book, you can get it on Amazon and get the soft copy on Amazon. The hard copy is only available in the UK, Cameroon, and Liberia for now. Thank you so much for today, and it's been an awesome session having Dorcas Ajikugene. Can we see your face for the last time and say something tonight before we wrap up? Coach Dorcas, you there? All right, come say something, so that we'll know we are having full dose.
Well, one major thing I'll continue to say is don't stop using Long Beach products. Use them, they're good for you. Don't keep quiet, tell others about it. Yeah.
Thank you. And on that note, we say a very big thank you to all the participants on the call tonight. And we hope to see you again next week. Join us. Have a good night, everybody.